me ask you this: how did the ringtone game change? Because that shit really impacted.
It impacted everything. Like when ringtones came on board, that changed the way how I even approached the music. Because I remember we was struggling to get singles sold for $1.99.
And ringtones was easy.
At 5 minutes.
Right.
Like some singles would go up to 5 minutes. Ringtones was $4.99 for 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. And they was flying.
Nigga, the numbers was common sense.
And then y'all was doing what? Boost Mobile deals with them, or?
Nah, it was at that time. I want to say it was Verizon, if I ain't mistaken.
Was your contract one of the ones that didn't have
Yeah,
like the future?
Mine didn't have the digital clause.
Right, so you didn't have the digital clause.
Oh, so I milked the hell out of that.
Right. I heard it was a headache behind.
Oh no! They tried to sneak it in on the second option. I was like, oh.
No.
Hey.
We're gonna act like you didn't do that.
Oh yeah,
man.
they're sliding in now. They're definitely sliding in, boy. Especially those foreign sales.
Wow.
The foreign rights is everything. Because back then, especially like in places like the UK and London, the pound was double the dollar.
Correct.
So I was trying to figure out like how am I making less royalties in London, in the States, and if the pound is double the dollar, it doesn't really make sense. Right. So that's when I started fractionalizing my deals for territories.
So your math did kick in at one point. All the
now,
shit.
When it comes to money,
algebra, you like this, you see this shit.
It's X. That's it. It's just plus and
you can find X quick.
That's it.
Well,
that's
the new generation.
Multiplication and pluses, that's all that matters.
They love the popping it. You know how they like pop it. So, I mean, we don't pocket watch over here by expert opinion, but roundabout ringtones you incurred about how much?
Oh yeah, that was a good amount. Yeah.
That's the number right there.
It's a good amount.
That's all we need.
It's a good amount.
That's all we need. A good amount. They know you was. You wasn't on Sesame Street. We know that. Yeah, we know you wasn't. We know you wasn't on Sesame Street with that one.
Be approachable.
Yeah. No, but like I said, everything after that flew for you.
It flew.
It was everything that you touched
really
after that was the same.
It was magic.
Okay,
Right.
so can we get into convict music yet? Or no? We
No.
can't go there yet.
Well, convict
Not
music
yet.
didn't come until after I picked up T-Pain.
Okay, so we
Right.
won't
As
go
far
there
as the
yet.
label.
We won't
The
go there
label,
yet.
right.
Because he was the first artist that you could say
around the corner.
he was my franchise player in that label. Like,
Technically, in my head, you only have two artists.
no, technically in my head, I created two legends.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Right.
But hold on, let's get that part on Don't go there yet. Because I love that. I love that.
Right.
Right.
Now,
Because I had a lot of artists.
You did?
I just didn't stamp a lot of them.
Wait. I know that there was a mixtape.
No,
I had a lot of artists. I just didn't stamp them. Like, everybody didn't get the convict stamp. Some were just purely business.
God.
Like, I did a lot of joint ventures, too,
right.
where I had it, then I found a home for it. Like, French Montana was one of those. You know what I'm saying? You know,
And
Red
French
Cafe.
was-
Red Cafe, right? I was gonna ask about Red Cafe.
It's
Right.
more, but it's like,
Why didn't you do that with those?
No, it needed to make business sense for me. Because at that point, I stepped out of urban music, but I still had the influence. So I utilized my influence as the equity to get into deals and to get into buildings to where I can be able to allow them to be who they are without me kind of watering down who they was. Because at that point, it was almost like I wasn't street no more. I was too global from a world artist.
He was out of here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like,
he was definitely out.
me attaching myself to it kind of would bring it down. It's almost like with Gaga. Nobody knew I even had her
I knew.
Yeah,
until
we knew.
I announced it.
No, we was like this nigga here.
You know what I mean? Because had I co-signed her, she wouldn't have been that big.
Right.
Had I co-signed her, it would have never reached the white pop audience and became as big as it was.
Hey, Con.
You know what I'm saying?
Troy Carter's my friend, trust me.
I love Troy.
We knew what was
But-
going on when you got what you had.
Yeah.
You brought that shit to the table the right
It was
way.
no way
That's
I could.
all I'm saying.
There's no way I could have
You
done it. There's
is
no way.
a legend finder.
Yeah,
I don't
thank
know
you,
what
man.
So
you
to a
got.
certain extent,
appreciate
you had to kind of like secretly push artists in directions because you had just became pop.
Yes, 100%. Once I became pop,
Crazy to think about.
once I became pop, it wouldn't make business logic, especially in the culture that we live in. Because it needed to be real. Even if you created the story, you had to convince everybody that story was fact.
Right.
And there's no way I can be signing street niggas as a pop artist and their credibility stay the same.
I mean, technically, your credibility was great. You did the first 2 albums.
Listen.
Was like, yeah, we calling his hours. Then that 3rd album came out, and they was like, you could hear. We was like, okay, the bag is definitely in his hand.
The experience, right.
It was
The lyrics changed. The way he like, wait a minute,
It was getting real.
sexy bitch.
He's getting real Michael Jackson-ish. She was like,
You can hear the difference.
this ain't if you're looking for me, I'll be on the block.
It's not that one.
Possibly waiting on the drop now. You know what I
You
mean?
listen to the beat, you like, is that a real hand clap? I think that's.
This ain't no clue no more.
It's almost like a mom and pop restaurant, and then they find themselves on Rodeo. They gotta lighten the season a little bit because the
Right.
You franchise.
Yeah, you franchise. You gotta the menu has to broaden itself. You know what I mean?
I'm not, listen, I was never mad. I knew what it was. I said, as long as you give us 1 or 2 each album, I'm fine.
How I was able to balance that, the features.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't
stayed
even
on
look
those
at me
features.
wrong.
I'll give you that. I'll give you just enough to where you're satisfied, but I don't compromise. So that's why I stayed only on the choruses.
Oh my God.
And never did the verses.
Never did the verse.
Yeah.
I was so mad. Over that AO Technology joint.
Is that the technology?
I was so mad until I heard that. I was like, he made up for it. He made up for it.
But the Jeezy record, bro. That's
that's what I want to rewind to. I want to rewind to that.
God, bro.
Now you were on fire, and there was another artist that was on fire at that time. How did Soul Survivor happen?
Soul Survivor, man, that was actually a favor to Big Meech at that time. You know, Blue came to me at the studio while I was on Patchwork, and he was like, "Yo, man, we just signed this artist. This nigga gonna be the truth, bro, but we need him to be legit. You know, we up to, but that can't be that. Like, we need, because back then I used to like sell a lot of cars and shit.
Right.
I was moving cars. So our relationship came from the transportation side of things. But I was already clean. I'm good at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was almost like a homie that you trust, he gonna do the right thing with this.
Okay.
And he knew I ain't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and wasn't about to do that. So he knew that he could trust me to do what I needed to do on the Jeezy side to make sure they can get the bag they need, right? So Blue came to the studio and was like, "Man, I'm telling you, Con, when you hear this nigga, he's out of here." So he played me 1 song.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, Blue Da Vinci. He played me 1 song. I said, "Nigga, I need to meet this nigga. I don't want to hear nothing else. I need to just meet him."
Okay.
So Jeezy comes to the studio and plays me his mixtape.
Trap or
My
Die.
nigga.
Shot for die.
Bruh. When I heard that shit, I said, "God damn."
Con, how do you doubt a nigga that say, "I told him straight drop this and ziplock that, and on the West Mountains where I kept my strap." Yeah. He said, "I remember nights. I couldn't remember nights.
Nah.
Damn near went crazy. Had to get it right." What?
No,
his
listen.
favorite favorite trapper.
Because it was like like I don't, nigga. It don't. If you was a street nigga, you felt that.
Right.
Bro, that's summer.
Right?
You was like this, they keep trying to
I
pull me
already-
back in?
That was nuts.
I already knew what that was. And then what's interesting was there was a DJ named DJ Nando. He was like one of my best friends. And when he came to me and said, "Yo, Con, I play this nigga mixtape every night from top to bottom, and the shit goes fucking crazy." I go to Onyx, because that's where he was at the time. And I witnessed it with my own fucking eyes. And Meech looked at me like, "I'm telling you, nigga, he just need that 1 record." So once me and Jeezy locked in, I already knew what it was. I went to Vegas. I had a show that weekend, but it couldn't leave me. And I was in the hotel room, and I just started cooking. And I did Soul Survive, and I sent it to him. I said, "Yo, what you think about this?" I ain't get no reply from him. An hour later,
Song came back.
he sent it back with the verses on it.
Song came back.
I wanted to keep it.
He's like, "This is my record."
Put this out. I just keep it.
Hey, Steve, I got another one. Look, Steve, I got another one.
Nigga, the shit was so raw.
Right.
Bro, I promise. That's the one song I always wished I could have kept.
You was like this.
That's how much I love the record.
That's a good ass.
Nigga, I called and started screaming. I said, nigga, this shit about to be so great. He's like, I'm telling you, nigga. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Bro, when that record dropped, that shit changed both of our lives.
So who produced that record?
I produced it. Yeah, I produced that one. At that time, I was producing everything.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all
Hold
didn't
on,
pay attention.
hold on. You produced the record.
I'm a producer,
So
songwriter
you
first.
walked in the booth and said, "When you're looking for me, I'll be on it," and you just thought that was regular
Every track
shit.
that I gave out, I always gave it with the chorus on it. That's how I promoted myself. You gotta remember, I realized that hip hop was the way that I can break through when Styles jumped on my record.
Right.
So every track that I produce, I put my chorus on it and give it to a hip hop nigga.
And you write to that.
Break.
Right. You
Bang, bang.
not bang
That's
bang.
it.
Right.
Bang, bang.
If I don't gotta come up with the hook.
It had got to the point where I was like, okay, cool. If you leave me on the chorus, I ain't gonna charge you. Then it got to the point where if I stay on the chorus, it's $250. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. Hey,
Bruh.
that should work.
And that's when I realized how fruitful the business can be when you're successful. And when you're a hit maker, man, them labels will pay you anything. One song would be like $250 for the chorus, another $250 for the beat. You walk away with $500,000 for something you done did. It took me 5 minutes to make.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Which one? Okay, all right. Give us the record that took you 5 minutes to make that you walked away with $500,000 with.
I can't do that.
I knew you was going to give it up. I knew he was going to give it up. He's like, nah. It's like, nah.
Yeah, because around that time, it was a lot of stuff happening.
Right.
And there was a lot of budgets being filtered away. So that answer might get a lot of people.
I like how this man, you can tell that he's been in the court before, because he sat just like this. No.
I plead the fifth.
He leaned over to his
We let
lawyer
the
and
question
said,
marinate for a second or three.
"No, I don't know that."
Nah.
So all right. So now you got Jeezy where he needs to be. What are the make it rain nights after that? Like how long did it take when you know, like once, because after Jeezy's mixtape, he was super out of here.
Right, he was gone.
The Snowman was just like the logo was everywhere.
Yeah, he was
the
gone.
merch was everywhere. Every car that rode past was playing Jeezy. I know I don't think he has a skip on the mixtape.
No, it was no skips.
No skips on the mixtape. So you do that. What's next? Now what do you feel is next?
I wasn't looking at it like what was next. That was just a part of the journey. So
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.